What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with some Division 2 breaking news. Now shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. And today's breaking news video is going to be all about the brand new intelligence annex that was just released from the Division 2 dev team. Now remember, they said that once a month they would post these intel annexes to give us more insight on what's going to come in the next major update that is scheduled to be released in February. So remember, we are still set to get an intelligence annex in December and again in January. Now, side note, remember that the PTS for this update will start in January as well, so just keep that in mind. But alright, so everything is going to be all about this brand new Intel Annex. I have not read it, I haven't even looked at it. I opened up the link and then I started recording. So you're going to get some real-time reactions with me as I read it to you. Now, if you want the link to this Intel Annex, you can find it on my Twitter page at Kamikazevondoom, or I should have the link in the description below, but if I do not, it will be on my Twitter page and on my Discord page, so just remember that. Okay, so here is our Intel Annex for today, November 30th. Don't forget to hit that like. Please support the channel by subscribing, and let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comment section below. But alright, I'm just going to stand here and read it to you guys. So it is called the Intelligence Annex Expertise. So here we go. Alright, so welcome agents to our Intel Annex, a sequence of articles where you can discover the latest insights about up-and-coming content and features about the Division 2. Today we have the pleasure to introduce to you a brand new progression feature, Expertise. We all know that getting the most out of your gear is important to any agent. Sometimes a lot of planning is involved and you have to grind it out and, hope for the best RNG. We all know that this is this will be much more clearer once you can see this in action, but we will try our best to explain what expertise is in this article. And then it goes down, what is expertise? Expertise is a new way for agents to further develop the performance of their gear, weapons, and skill variants. Thanks to this feature, you will be able to improve the grade of your equipment and directly increase their base stats for greater efficiency. Of course, this feature will be complementary to the existing crafting and optimization systems that will give you a new way to gain power while using your items on the field. Expertise will be available from the recalibration station in the base of ops or haven through a dedicated new expertise tab. Okay, so what they're saying, and good thing I'm at the base of ops right now. So what they're saying is expertise is going to be a way to increase your gear even more, which is funny because they said they would not do any sort of level increase on gear, so this is kind of like a backdoor way of doing it, and I can already tell you right now, it's just going to be a reason for us to grind the game. So they said through the, through the recalibration station, so right here. So basically what they're going to do right next to optimization, they're going to add a new tab called Expertise. Alright, let's read more about this. Alright, so it says, how does Expertise work? With the new Expertise feature, you will be able to increase the grade of an item. So essentially, we're leveling up our gear. Interesting. You can increase the grade of your item, brand, or gear set to increase its base stats. For example, with base damage bonuses for a weapon. So basically, if you expertise your item, it'll make it even stronger than what it is right now. So essentially, we're going to be going into like a level 30 or a level 40 gear plus for year 3. It's going to be like a expertise plus for level 40 gear. Interesting. So it says the number of times you will be able to increase the grade of these items will be equal to your expertise level. Interesting. To earn expertise levels, you will need to gain proficiency ranks by using an item, brand, or gear set in combat, or by investing resources into researching them. Interesting. So we have to unlock the expertise option for these weapon or gear. Basically, we have to put it on, we have to use it to level it up, and then once it's leveled up to a certain level, it'll unlock expertise, and then we can come in here and increase the bonuses. Very interesting. It sounds oddly similar to what they have in Destiny, doesn't it? All right, let's keep reading. Once you receive the maximum proficiency rank for any equipment, you will become proficient with that item. It is important to note that you may only improve the grade of items, brands, and gear sets you are proficient with. Through this feature, we want to encourage players to experience new builds and playstyles without penalizing them who prefer to stick with their favorite ones. So basically, if you want to make the gear better that you're using, just keep using it. It'll level up the proficiency, and once you have that maxed out, you'll be able to increase all of the different bonuses. Interesting. We will now share some in-depth information about this feature and how you will be able to develop your expertise moving forward. Okay. So it says compatible item types. Ooh, this is not going to be for all items. Oh, man. Okay. Oh my gosh. This is going to upset some people. Expertise will be available for the following item types. Weapons, only the Black Market AKM, the P416, the SOCOM Mark 20, SSR, etc. Hold on, brands, but then it says etc. Hold on. So it might be for all items. Let's just keep going. Brand sets, Gilligard, Alp Summit, Walker Harris, etc. Gear sets, Striker, Aces Mates, Hunter's Fury, etc. Named items, Fox's Prayer, White Death, Hollow Man, etc. Exotics, Lady Liberty. Do they mean the Lady Death and Liberty? Interesting. So it says Lady Liberty, Diamondback, Tardigrade, etc. Skill variants. What? You'll be able to increase the explosive sticky bomb? Oh my god. Sticky bomb, flame turret, defender drone, etc. Specialized weapons. The crossbow, the flamethrower, the missile launcher, etc. Interesting. And then it goes on to say for brands and gear sets, you will develop proficiency for all capable equipment in those gear sets at the same time. So once you, I'm guessing once you have a full set on, it'll increase that for all 6 items for that gear set at the same time. So if you're increasing your Fenris, it'll increase your Fenris for all items. It's just based off of the brand set or gear set. Very interesting. I have so many questions already. And then it says, it is important to note that you do not need to acquire a copy of an item before you can start developing proficiency on it, because you can still use resources to increase the proficiency. So if, say, I don't want to increase my shotguns, but, I don't want to use my shotguns, but I want to increase the proficiency of them, I can use my resources to max them out without even using it. And then it says also, with new content being added to the game, the pool of compatible items will increase, and therefore your capacity to develop your expertise level further. Another good reason to discover and enjoy new equipment introduced with these new seasons. Interesting. So, with these named item types, it says also with new content being added, the pool of compatible items will increase. Okay. And then it goes on to gaining proficiency with these items. An item's quality and type determines how many proficiency points is needed to reach maximum rank. It says that maximum proficiency rank for each item will be level 10 or rank 10. It says there are 3 different ways that you can develop proficiency on an item. So it says by using the item in the field and getting kill XP. And then this is by getting in kill XP while compatible items are equipped. You will earn proficiency points for each of them. Equipping several items from a brand set or gear set will increase the proficiency points earning for that specific set. So the more you have for that set, the better. So I could run around with 1 hunters, 1 negotiators, 1 aces and eights, 1 true patriot, 1, I don't know, ongoing directive, and 1 system corruption. And as long as I'm getting kills and I have all of those sets on at the same time, I will get kill XP for all of those gear sets at the same time. So the more I have of each set, the faster I'll get XP. So if I want to run all 6 True Patriot, then I'll get, 6 times the XP that I normally would if I would just run it once. Okay, so it says the other way is donating matching items. You can donate any item that matches the one you want to increase the proficiency with. That's just like Destiny. So basically, if I have 15 vectors and I only want 1 vector to be God rolled expertise level, I can donate all of my other vectors into that 1 vector and make that 1 vector God mode, basically. And then it says the last way is donating materials. You will also be able to leverage your precious stash of materials and currencies to increase your proficiency with rare elements yielding the best results. Interesting. Okay. And then it says, while donating items or materials could be a good way to quickly progress, you will also be able to passively earn proficiency points just by playing an activity within the game, as long as you have compatible equipped items. So they keep stating they have to be compatible equipped items. This is telling me that not all items are going to be compatible for this expertise level just right out the gate. So remember that. If you're running around with, I don't know, let's see. Say this is my most used perfect glass cannon build. If I just want to run around with this and level it up, that's fine. However, if some of these items are not compatible to be increased, they will not be increased. I hope you guys understand that. By the way the terminology is, it's saying that some of these items will not be compatible right out the gate. They'll probably, add those in later on, almost like a quote unquote content drop. Interesting. Now it says you can check your current items proficiency levels at the same time in the menu, or join the recalibration station to review all of them and what items you may miss from your current collection. So it's going to keep a collection at that expertise tab. It's only going to show us the ones that we have that are compatible, and it's going to show, which ones we are missing. And it's also going to show us what the level is for each of these. Interesting. Okay. Expertise level and usage. As you gain proficiency ranks in more items, you will also increase your expertise level as an agent. So now we're going to have another leveling progression system as an agent. So now, if you guys are listening to this, we have to level up our weapons to get the proficiency up. We have to level up our gear to get the proficiency up. Now we have to level up our agent to get the proficiency up. And they are going to start us off brand new with a linear progression system for our specializations. So this means a lot of grinding, a lot of playing this game. Okay, interesting. Now it says you will need to reach a certain number of what? Oh, so it's based off of how many items you have ranked up. That will rank up your agent for the expertise level. So it says that depending on how many proficiency ranks you have overall, that's what will level up your expertise level as an agent. Okay. Now it says all expertise and proficiency progressions are account wide. For every level of expertise players gain will increase the ability to upgrade an item using materials. This works much like the optimization feature, but instead of increasing a particular attribute towards a max value, you will instead get to increase the base stat of that item. This increases the item's grade. However, note that items may only be upgraded if the user is proficient in that item by having reached the max proficiency rank. So, remember that you cannot just increase these weapons or these gear items just out of the blue. First, you have to reach rank 10 in the expertise level, and then you can increase the grade of either your weapon or your gear item. Interesting. And then it says players may upgrade any given item as many times as their current expertise level provides. Upgrading each category item has an effect that is tied to that item category. Now it says, for example, when you increase the grade of your weapon, it will increase it 1% of base damage. If you increase the grade of your gear, it will increase 1% of that base armor value. And then it says if you increase the grade of your skills, it will increase the base damage, healing, or status effects by 1%. Now it says that these increases are currently a work in progress, and they will be awaiting more feedback during the PTS. Then it says agents can continue to level up their expertise level by ranking up with all of these items available to them. Each time new items are added to the game, the maximum expertise level will also increase. And then it says closing words and glossary. They even gave us a glossary. Look at that. Now it says closing words. Our ambition with the expertise feature is to give newcomers and experienced players alike an opportunity to get better rewarded whenever they use their favorite items or want to try something new. We are looking forward to showing you this new feature in action and can't wait to hear from your feedback during the PTS to help us put the finishing touches on its balancing. And then it says glossary, expertise. This is the name of a new feature allowing you to upgrade your gear, weapon, or skill variant. It says expertise levels. Agents will level with the expertise feature. So remember, the more weapons and gear that you increase their ranks, the more overall rank you will get in your expertise level as an agent. And then it says proficiency rank, how proficient you are with that specific item, and it'll max out at rank 10. It says proficient. Reaching max level will deem that item proficient. So once you reach proficiency rank 10, your item will be maxed out and it will say proficient. And then you can start increasing the grade of the weapon. And then it says grades, individual item upgrades. It will display on your item. For example, if you upgrade your Lady Death, it will say Lady Death grade 2. Interesting. Okay. And then it says, that is all for the Intel Annex. Next time around, we will provide you more information about the improvements we are currently working on for our seasons. So remember, which will be implemented starting from next season. So next month in December, the Intel Annex will be all about their improvements and changes to the seasons. And then it says, if you haven't already, keep up to date with us on the forums, Twitter, and Discord. Thank you all for your continued support, the Division 2 team. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are your Intel Annex expertise for November 30th, 2021. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. All right, everyone. So, remember that we will get these Intel Annex drops every month. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think, because I'm going to have to do a different video doing like a deep dive into this, because there's so many questions I have. Like, you're telling us you don't want to increase our agent level from 40 to 50, but now we're going to have to re-level up our specializations. We're going to have to re-level up our weapons and gear to proficient grade levels, and we're going to have to increase our agent in the expertise leveling system. So it sounds like we're not getting level increases, but we're going to have to do progression increases in every aspect of the game, whether it be weapons, gear, or even your skills. This is going to be very interesting to see. I can't wait to get my hands on this. But alright, I am Kamikazevondoom. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up, hit that like, subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions at all, let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.